Look at this. I'm going to show you how we're going to turn this into this using System.io and a little bit of code. Here's the great thing that we keep hearing these vibe coding tool places tell us. You need our stuff, and then you need to take it and put it in GitHub, and then you go over to Netlify or Vercel and all this kind of stuff. It is a bunch of mess. I'm using a legacy LMS tool. In other words, I'm just using a simple tool like System.io, and I'm building something beautiful, just like they tell you can do. Here's what I ended up doing. So I had this code. I went and took it over to ChatGPT because I had to fix it. It wasn't working for some reason because I got the code, guess where? From Claude. So I got it from Claude, and Claude says, hey, it's beautiful. I tried to put it into System.io and it did not work. Why am I doing that? Is because I'm thinking to myself, if a lot of these tools are simply wrappers around the API of Claude or OpenAI, couldn't I just go to the source? And that is exactly what I did. I went to the source and I says, hey, I want this kind of code. Now, here is the great thing that we can do. It gave me the code. I went over to System.io. I ended up literally putting it into the code section over here. I created a block. I'll show you that real quick. I created a raw HTML block. I threw it in, and this is what it ended up looking like. So now you look at this and you go, well, that doesn't look very beautiful, Randy. What are you talking about? I thought you were the monetize your life guy. This is exactly how we're going to monetize our life, because we're going to save money on all these vibe coding tools that are out there telling us that they're the best and getting valuations and creating a bubble. And we're going to just simply use the source itself and are already the tools they're using. You might be out there using Go High Level. You might be out there using System.io. You might be out there using Zenler. You might be out there using all kinds of stuff. I just want to know I have the ability to put some code in and it gives me something beautiful like this, right? This is how it ended up looking. This is beautiful stuff here. Look at this. It's the same thing that Emergent would use. It's the same thing that Replit might create. It's the same thing that Lovable might create. Doesn't matter the tool you're using. I can go and get the same code, put it into my legacy LMS, whatever you're using. I use System.io because it creates opportunity for us. Now, here's what we do to get all of these buttons and all that stuff to work, is we go in and we tell it that we want them to work. Watch this. If you're out there right now and you are a marketer, this is beautiful because you get to do your marketing on tools you want to do it on. So, okay, here's what I did. First thing is I says, hey, could you make the CTA buttons live and point to specific websites? Now think about this, my affiliate marketing friends out there. We are marketers. We make money by pointing things to areas that send us cash. Now we have the ability to do just that, but we're going to put it onto our own stuff. This happens to be my specific domain that says make money with it, because I'm constantly asking, all right, that's fine, but can you make money with it? As the Monetize Your Life guy, that's what I want to know. This is absolutely what I do. If you like content like this, I'm putting it out all the time. I want you to go into the comment section and says, that's amazing. Or you can say, hey man, we're already past that. You're full of canal water or whatever it is. But go ahead, if you're watching this on YouTube, to go ahead and like this video. Get in there, become a subscriber. If you're not already a subscriber, send this particular video to somebody that's been talking about vibe coding and bragging about all the stuff they're creating. Show them something like this and says, yeah, but will it do this without using up all of those credits? That's what's getting us. It's all this credit usage, right? They say, hey, you can go ahead and vibe code this up. But what they don't tell you, if people go to the site, guess what happens next? Ding, 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 ding. That's right. You start using up a mountain of credits. And I just kind of started thinking about this. As a businessman, I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is going to be a lot of money. It's going to be really, really expensive. And if I have a whole bunch of them out there, like I like to have a whole bunch of them, I got like 180 different domains. I thought, man, if I start putting those things on these vibe coding tools, I'm gonna spend a boatload of money. I don't wanna spend a boatload of money. So I figured out how I can bring it into here. I'm gonna be doing more of this inside of some of the courses. You'll see some links for that stuff. And if you're inside one of the courses, I'm gonna be walking you right through it so that you can stop spending all this money on all these vibe coding tools and this next new thing, and figure out how to get what you're trying to get the code from it, and put it in these tools that we're using right here. Come on inside the course, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to really dive in, save you some money, and hopefully put a couple bucks in your pocket too by showing you how to do this at scale, so that we can make money. Talk to you inside of the course.